Today's Gratigram is about this cubby. This obviously occupies the right side of our couch. Has a little cup holder here and a place for you to place something else that's flat. But it helps us be able to relax and enjoy a beverage or a snack without the less with less possibility of making a mess. I'm not sure it removes the that threat 100%, but it definitely makes it easier for us to balance stuff on the arm of the couch. So what is an interesting tool that you have to help you relax or to keep things from making messes, or at least reduces the chance of such? Let me know below. In the meantime, I hope you make it a fantastic day, a brilliant Bon Jovi day, because we're halfway there to the weekend. Remember, I love you, and I hope you, as always, pass on perfection and go for greatness.
Hey, today's Gratigram is about this guy. I bet you don't know who he is. His name is Charles Martinet. Now, you may not know him by face, but I bet you know him by voice. Particularly this one. Here we go! Yes, he is the voice of Super Mario from Mario Kart and other games that Mario shares his voice. And what I really like about Charles is that while I have no problem with people being famous for good things and, and rising above their work, Charles is all about the work. He's not a controversial character. He has been in a couple things besides the video games. I think he was one of the voices in the Super Mario Brothers movie, deservedly so. But he's just a voice actor who did a fantastic job, and people love him for that. Josh and I had the pleasure of meeting him a couple years ago at Twin Cities Con, and he was in a booth signing stuff, talking with people, and we didn't have anything for him to sign. But I just wanted to thank him for all the work that he's done. So I walked up with Josh next to me, and I said, Mr. Martinet, I really appreciate all the work you've done for us. We've really enjoyed playing all, the Nintendo games, and where you've been providing the voice. So thank you so much. And he looks at us and says, thanks for playing my games. And it was perfect. So I really appreciate him. I appreciate all the joy he's given us. And I just want to know, who is a celebrity, if you ever had the chance to meet one that you really enjoyed? Maybe they weren't super famous, but you just really appreciate their work. And even if you didn't meet them, who is a celebrity that you just like because of the work they provide? Let me know down below. And as always, have a fantastic day, a great Friday Eve as it is. I love you. Remember, as always, to pass on perfection and go for greatness. Yeah, I think I'll leave it to Charles.
Today's Gratigram is about shirt tags. So I have a couple shirts here that I like to wear. And as you see, this shirt right here has a front graphic on it. So it is really easy to see which side of the shirt is front, and I don't have to think, oh geez, how do I put this on? I don't know. Oh, I can see front graphic, and there's a tag. Now let's look at this guy. Yes, it has a tag here, and thank goodness, because imagine if it didn't. All right. Now I can't tell which way is front. It's so confusing. I'm spending precious minutes trying to find how to put this shirt on so I don't look silly wearing it. I mean, I don't mind looking silly most of the time, but sometimes I like things to fit right. And so thank you, shirt tag, for not only telling me how I should put the shirt on, but also I like these new shirt tags, which are screen prints that don't scratch your neck. So not only am I thankful for shirt tags, I'm thankful for screen print shirt tags that don't scratch my neck because that's annoying. So what is something that you maybe notice and use for information, but really don't think, wow, I'm happy that that's there until it isn't? Let me know down below. I hope you have a fantastic Friday. I love you. And remember, as always, to pass the perfection and go for greatness. And by the way, isn't this a cool graphic? I mean, I'm combining Metallica and the Avengers. Sweet. All right. Love you. Today's Gratigram is about my book, From Survivor to Striver. Now, many of you know I published this book over 2 years ago. So you're probably wondering, why am I still talking about it? Well, first of all, I still offer it to people. It's still available for purchase, or if people want to at least check it out, I am happy to send them a copy. But I am really appreciative of this book because I have redone it. It's not a totally new book, but when I was reading through the book for my audiobook recording, I realized that I might be a decent writer, but I am a horrible self-editor, and I apologize profusely to all of those people who received earlier copies of this book, because there were some spelling errors, there were a few grammatical mistakes, and I even have updated some information in this. For example, if I flip over here, if you look at the word turns right there, I had Tums. I don't know how I missed it, but instead of having RN, I had an M. And so shout out to the Tums company for their free advertising. I expect them check in the mail, but that's no longer the case now. So I am thankful for the ability to redo this book essentially. Again, it's not totally redone. The messages are sound. The gratitude practices will work for you. It's just better. And I don't say you have to go for perfection, but you should go for greatness, and greatness means better. So I'm excited to share this with people again in its best form ever, and I hope you would like to check it out sometime. Let me know down below. In the meantime, I hope you have a sensational Saturday. I love you, and remember, as always, to pass imperfection and go for greatness. And if you want to, get my book.
Hey, so today's Gratigram is about the fact that it's a new world. I know it may not seem like it. I know we've been all dealing with a lot, depending on where you're at in the world or what you're facing, especially here in Minnesota, let's be honest. But our planet was not in the same place it was yesterday in space. In fact, we are hundreds, if not thousands of miles away from where we were when I started this video. It's amazing to think about. That means that today is entirely a brand new day. Now, I'm not saying you should quit your job and climb Everest, or you should quit your job and run for office, or quit your job. Don't quit your job right now, unless you have things in place that you can make that move. But say you want to quit your job. What's something you can do right now to move forward towards that? Take some step today to affect bigger change. That could be start looking at a new job in the profession you want to pursue. It could be reaching out to someone you haven't talked to in a while to reestablish that connection. It could be apologizing to someone because you realize that what you said was not right or nice. What is a small step right now you can take today to change your world going forward? Let me know down below. I am going to talk with an old friend about a project he's been helping me with, and I'm really looking forward to our conversations just so we can reminisce and maybe start a new connection as we are more mature-ish. All right, so let me know what you're going to do to change your world now. In the meantime, I love you. Make today a sensational Sunday. And remember, as always, to pass imperfection and go for greatness.